Hey guys, it's Masquerade. Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. And I don't know about you guys, but when they say slow burn, they mean slow burn. Like, nothing's really happened yet. I mean, I was promised horror, I was promised disturbing content, and I am seeing none of it so far. The only thing I'm really noticing is that some of the girls are starting to notice. I'm zeroing in on one particular girl, like Sayori doesn't seem particularly happy. I'm paying attention to Yuri, but Sayori kind of strikes me as that one anime cliche character, like she's the best friend growing up, hence she's in the friend zone. And her last poem was actually a little troubling. Like, I'll admit it was a little weird. I mean, it was a really great poem, but I think the problem is it was a lot more somber. Okay, so we're writing another poem, and I think we're going to continue trying to pursue Yuri. However, whenever I pick things that the other girls like, they tend to like my poem more, but I am trying to get Yuri to notice Senpai. Trust me, she's noticed. She has noticed. Alright, so let's write another poem for Yuri. But we'll see if we can throw in a couple of words here and there that the other girls will like as well. Forgive has been calling out to me. Ugh. How about whisper? Oh, son of a hell. Okay, fine, you both get one. Existence? Let's see. Analysis. And what else? How about afterimage? Cool. Universe? Awesome. I have to be careful because Sayori likes emotions. Emotions seem to connect with Sayori a lot more. Intellectual. Extraordinary? Nuts. Unending. Okay, and like, I don't want to get too morbid too fast. But portrait? Ooh, nice. How about vertigo? Hey! Yuri's pretty much in the bag, isn't she? Imagination? Awesome! Ambient? Definitely Yuri. And how about heaven sent? Oh, that's a Yuri word. Nice. That came out a little wrong, depending on what you mean by Yuri, I guess. Effulgent? I don't even know what that word is. Should I click on it? It seems like a Yuri word. Well, I know incongruent. Let's try incongruent. Nice. None of the... Well, except for dark. None of these really look like Yuri words. Should I spring marriage on her? No. It's way too soon. How about sing? Or maybe... rain cloud? Damn it! Well, entropy also seems to work with Yuri. Very much in that Maguka. Insight? Okay, one more. Let's see if we can get to, Natsuki. Pure? Okay. So I picked a couple words for the others. It's still really weird that I don't get a choice for Monika. I wonder why that is. Oh man! I'm the last one here again! Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monika, do they usually have fried squid? squid. That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on! Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? Huh? I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because! It's right in your name! Monika! There's a Japanese pun here I'm not quite getting. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all! Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Monika breaks the fourth wall, everybody! That's her thing now. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Oh my god! Monika, let me know as soon as I screw up, okay? Please? You're probably the only character that knows this. Your reaction aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are! Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori! I wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh. Is everything okay? Of course! Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monika if she noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monika, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Mask! What's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monika peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Yeah, something's wrong. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Mask. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bother her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And also I care a lot about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. You sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that, dolt? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Mask. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anyone else. Anything else, you know? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside her head. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Mask. Have you thought about maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monika smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monika stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori's sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet, I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit down myself. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her, that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I could do besides wait for Monika. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri's peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I had no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Well, actually, I didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Oh, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Mask. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today, too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Yes. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thank you very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Oh, I agree. Got one right here, actually, to help soothe my voice a little bit. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realize how weird it sounds to explain this to Monika. We're just filling the water pitcher. Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. It's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monika, mind your own business for once. Or do you want me to... Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve mask and club activities? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Let's go, Mask. Yuri quickly exits the room, and I follow. We're about to get it on, aren't we? I think we're about to get it on. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri. Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so... irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but... Ooh, the music stopped. Wow. It's also not right for Monika to judge people like that. Mask? How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because. Nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say. Yuri lifts her head. Mask, I really like being friends with you. Aw, I really like, quote, being friends, unquote, with you too. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I kind of feel awkward saying something like that, because I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Aww, we had a moment. It was actually kind of cute. I mean, I would really like someone to say that to me. Like, there's nothing wrong with you having emotions. I, really feel like I understand Yuri's... I mean, you do something without thinking about it, and then you feel guilty over it. Like, I really want to get to know Yuri better as to why this embarrasses her so much. I guess I'm pursuing Yuri because I see a lot of Yuri in myself. But alright, moving on with the story. Mask, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything's fine. Very well. Yuri sends the temperature of the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do anything less when I'm making tea for others. I hear tea ceremony lessons are a thing, but nobody really does them anymore. Anyone more knowledgeable about Japanese culture than me, you know? I really don't know. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. Ooh, loose leaf tea. Nice. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. And it turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Mask. It's very endearing. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Mask, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Huh? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. That's so. I wonder why that is. It's most likely because my your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes! I have terrible reading posture! believe you. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I keep hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer together. Ooh. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but if she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might smudge on the pages. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. No, you didn't, man. You don't respect books. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh. While we're on this screen, I'm going to take a sip of my own tea. Oh, man. I wonder how much the picture's going to change. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have a harder time reading from it. But as a result, my left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take the chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Oh my god! Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. What did you put in my mouth? Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Mask? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. That's... Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do. Yeah! Friends. Super friends. Right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was. Yeah. Then, you don't need to stop or anything. Ooh! I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I could tell just from her expression that she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breath. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone! Ah! Yuri jolts back. What's the family-friendly version of cock block? I don't think there is one. It's time to share poems! Mask, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. Man, you guys didn't even drink any! I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Man. Alright, poem time. And I think we're gonna go in the same order. Well, maybe I should talk to Sayori first. Yeah, just because I'm worried about her. Let's talk to Sayori first. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. No! I've been caught. She knows I wrote it for Yuri. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. And that makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good! That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Mask.
Sayori, is there something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today.
Alright. Just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
I'm not liking these mannerisms from Sayori. If you insist.
Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori?
Tell Monika I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I could say anything, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. I didn't even get to read her poem. Shit. I really shouldn't let her go by herself. Damn it. Alright. I'll let Yuri read my poem.
Mask, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious, even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally.
Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after.
Is that so?
Yuri gently smiles to herself.
This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this.
I remember you mentioning that yesterday. Can't believe you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame.
Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice.
What do you mean?
Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Mask, during lunchtime, I eat by myself.
I mean, me too. Hey, we can fix that.
Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyways. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know?
Oh, I totally know that feeling. And I know a lot of other people who feel the same way as well.
And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all.
Shit, I know exactly what you mean, hun. People say that about you?
I'm not a know-it-all, Mask. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I could do with them was read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time.
But I haven't really done anything.
No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Mask. I speak too slowly, I second-guess myself all the time, I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy.
I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've at least had one success. Wouldn't you?
If you put it that way, yeah.
We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. But this time, she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem?
Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you.
Quick, tea break. Man, I really feel like I sacrificed Sayori just to have Yuri. I don't know how to feel about that. Let's get to reading. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically... Yeah. Damn it, you're right. Your handwriting, Yuri. Where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, beneath grey rolling clouds and endless enigma, the easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. Only one can build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I like that. Ooh, that's really deep. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to the earth forevermore. Wow. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it.
Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted to write about the same topic as each other again.
Oh, okay, so she's going to write about the beach?
I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles, or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off.
It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her requests. But,
well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while.
Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Let's check in with Natsuki, since Monika's kind of my benefactor of, hey, this person would like this poem a lot. Meh. I guess you really haven't learned anything after all. Whatever, I'm not taking lessons from you, lady. Honestly, I don't know why I got my hopes up in the first place. What? I didn't think this one was that bad. What did I do wrong? Poems don't need to be all deep-sounding to impress somebody. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stops all of a sudden. Don't tell me. Are you and Yuri seeing each other behind my back? I swear. You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? Shit. Am I that easy to read? What are you talking about? And keep your voice down. You know, Yuri, love this angsty. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean... shit. My protagonist is an idiot. Why do I always get these idiot protagonists? Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. Men! I am so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. I don't even get to read her poem? Damn it. Fine. God. Yes, game, I'm trying to impress Yuri, but it's not like I'm not interested in the others. Jeez. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to 3-time everybody? Ugh, whatever. Hi, Mask. Have you thought about what you want to submit To perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monika take the poem I'm holding in my hands. This one's good! It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. I guess so. I wouldn't have described them as romantic. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside of her. Sadly, it's hard to get too much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that. You must be pretty into her. Eh? You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Why? Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Damn it! Monika kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but... Well, that's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying... Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Thank God! Someone wants to share their poem with me! The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing that legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glittering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall. And I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we only seek the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend doesn't exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. That's a really somber one. Wow. I mean, beautiful, but somber. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we all had the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. Seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. True, and I think that's what I like about everybody here. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Oh, shit, here we go. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid that it's not good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Ooh. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, anyway. Look, the only difference is that Sayori isn't here. Seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck does she run off to, anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. Actually, she said she wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I don't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everybody will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. As for you, Yuri... Yuri, you can... Guys? Can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No! That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now, Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can't tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I could tell these are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. Wait, was I talking? Yeah, geez, even I could tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I could tell things are even harder on you than when she's not around. That may be the case, but I can also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? You should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere! Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great! You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Mask. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. You'll probably go a long way if you give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would really be appreciative of that. Is Monika suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are I going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a little bit of help. Well, even if you didn't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give you. It's not like Monika's going to give me the choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If you recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Mask may not like it be run if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting me with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for a mask to... What are you saying? Exactly what you think she's saying, blah blah. It'll be extremely meticulous work, and baking isn't. Just what do you think, guys? Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Mask to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yes, can we please just give me the choices? Yeah. Mask, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going to go with... I really should check on Sayori. But I don't want to flake out on everybody. I mean, I'm trying to pursue Yuri. That much is certain, but now I'm really worried about Sayori. And I mean, trying to put Monika in her place sounds good, and... Not Monika, Natsuki. I'm trying to put Natsuki in her place. True, I haven't spent any time with Monika at all. Like, that wouldn't be a bad thing to do, but I'm really worried about Sayori. True, the protagonist said I can't just force myself on her if she doesn't want to spend time with me. Oof, what do I do? What do I do? This should not be hard. Like, I need to focus on Yuri, but Sayori is probably gonna go kill herself. You know what? I don't want Sayori to kill herself. I mean, if it's gonna be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monika said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much? No! Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? Really? I don't get that choice. So there's really two choices that I have. Yuri and Monika. Well, since I'm pursuing Yuri, I'll make posters with Yuri. Well, I think it'll probably be more useful helping Yuri out. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying. Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Mask? Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell Natsuki's feeling a little sour. I mean, I'm pretty sure you don't like me. You've given me no indications that you like me. So, I don't like you either, Natsuki, so, okay then. So, is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Mask? Me? I guess you can say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Ugh. Oh, I just found out right-clicking I could take away the dialogue box, but why would I do that? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Mask picked me, just because I like you. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I ever had. They really go well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I also know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. If she already had trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something Sayori would like at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kinda appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah! I'll have to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Yeah? I turn around. Sorry. I realize that I don't have a way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. What? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. And she just doesn't want you to see her room yet. It's not like it would matter that much anyway, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are.
Don't underestimate yourself, Mask. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something.
Wait, you don't actually think that, do you?
I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you must have chosen me.
You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose you to help me because that's what I want to do.
But
Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right?
I didn't realize.
I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me?
Yuri
thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while.
I believe you.
As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression.
And I'm really looking forward to Sunday.
Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. Guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we felt that way about each other. Besides, like Monika said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. Alright, it is Sunday. Okay. Tea break, sorry. Okay, let's stop here for now.
Yeah, let's stop here for now. I'm already past time.
And, yeah, very Doki Doki. Very, Yuri really likes me. I really like her. I'm sure this Sunday is going to get pretty cozy. Like, I hope my protagonist remembered to buy a condom, is all I have to say. So, next episode, we should hopefully start wrapping up the game. I'm getting a little frustrated that nothing really bad has happened, but, Monika's fourth wall breaking is really entertaining, and, just the consequences of what the other girls honestly think, because what makes this interesting is that in most dating games, you know, it only matters what the person you're pursuing thinks, not what everyone else thinks. You're not actively trying to make everyone else happy, and that's kind of stressing me out a little bit, just watching people not happy with my decisions because I'm focusing on one person. It's actually stressing me out a little bit. And Yuri really reminds me of myself in high school a lot. Like, I was a lot like her. Though she seemed dismissive about her back problems, where her back problems come from, though I can't think of anything that would really cause a back problem, other than a really bad bed. I don't know. But okay, we're gonna end the video here, now that it's Sunday, and it's the day before the festival where the literature club will recite their poems. So, thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you like what you see, subscribe to see more. Leave a comment down below what you would do at your crush's house when it's time to prepare for the festival. And I shall see you again real soon. Thank you.